Good morning, Year 5. So here we are with our lesson 4 from Place Value, looking at the work that we have done before, but just as a bit of revision. So today we are comparing numbers to 1 million. This is what 1 million looks like for those of you that haven't seen it before. So it is not a 6-digit number, it is a 7-digit number. We have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and our new million place. Okay, so numbers all the way up to 1 million, and looking at comparing, remember, means finding things that are similar, the same, and finding things that are different. So let's look at our In Focus challenge task, what we're going to need to learn to do today. So we have our friend Sam and we have our friend Emma. Okay, they each have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards each from a deck. Okay, just like I've got here in front of me. Okay, they have all of the numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 cards in total. Now, if you don't have number cards at home, don't worry. If you have normal playing cards, you can use them, but ace will be 1, and then you'll have to choose a 0 of either a joker, a jack, a king, or a queen. If you ask mummies and daddies if you can write on those cards to remind you or put a sticker on them, that might help. But if you don't have playing cards, that's still okay. You can take a page out of your maths book, tear it out and cut it up into 10 pieces. And on those 10 pieces, you can write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then muddle them up in front of you. And then you'll be able to pick which numbers you want to use. So let's look back to our In Focus problem. It says, each student draws a digit card from his or her stack and decides its place value. Draws is another word for picks. These cannot be changed. So once you've picked your place value cards, the cards that you want to go in the 100 section, you can't change that for this round. Students continue to draw cards until each player has a 6-digit number. The player with the greater number wins. Remember, greater, bigger, larger, the biggest, so on and so forth. So let's take a look and see what that will look like when we do this at home. So we're using 6 digits. So for 6 digits, we're going to need ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. So remember, we pick the card and we decide what place value we want that card to be. So I'm going to pick from my deck first of all, and whatever card this is, it's going to be a 10. Ready? 6, 6 tens, 60. Okay. This next one is going to be my 100,000 number. 0. No 100,000s. Already, if I were playing with someone else, which I'm not because everyone's still in bed, they might say, oh, Mrs. Wheaton, you're going to lose this round now because you're going to have only a 10,000 number. And I might be panicking unless they had the same unlucky hand. Right, this next number is going to be my ones number. 2. This next number is going to be my thousands number. 8. 8,000. This next number is going to be my 10,000 number. 5. 50,000. My last number is my hundreds number. 7. 700. So this is the number that I have got for this draw, and it is no 100,000s, but my 10,000 number is 58, so I have 58,762. Okay, it's not a bad number to use. If someone else was here and we did the same process, I'm just going to quickly write a number down. Let's say they had drawn this number from the pack. This number is 912,476. That person then would have won the challenge because their number is greater than my number. And this is a great game to play with your brothers or your sisters or your mums or your dads at home. You just need to have some cards. And again, they don't need to be fancy like this. You can just cut up bits of paper and see who wins. Okay, so let's go back to our Maths No Problem. So, Sam and Emma were playing. And our task, it says, number 1, compare 835,127 and 614,523. Okay, I can tell that this number is Sam's number and this number is Emma's number. Okay, straight away, they've chosen to pick their 100,000s number. So Sam's picked an 8, he's got 800,000. And Emma's picked a 6, so she has a 600,000 number before they've even made anything else. Okay, Sam says this number is greater than 800,000. And we know that that will be true because the rest of the cards can't all be zeros. So whatever number he makes is going to be bigger than just 800,000. Emma has said this number is definitely less than 700,000. And she knows it's going to be less because no matter what happens here, she's only got 600,000 and it can never be 700,000. Okay, so underneath their parting line was 835,127 is greater than 614,523. So who won this round? Sam, of course. Now, remember, Let's Learn tells us how to work through this, shows us the way. So we need to make sure we look at every single bit. Now, Ruby and Elliot have a go. They've made their 100,000s, their 10,000s, and their thousands numbers first. Now, when they've picked that, they've both got the same, very lucky, 100,000 number. Then they've both got the same 10,000 number too. So at this point in the game, if I was playing, I'd be like, oh, this is really close. It would be very dramatic. When they've got to their thousands though, Ruby has pulled a 3 out of her stack. Elliot has pulled a 5 out. So Ruby's 1,000 number is going to be 763,000 and whatever happens next. Whereas Elliot's number is going to be 765,000 and whatever happens here. They can tell though, someone's won the game already. Who has won it if we're looking for the greatest number? It's Elliot. Elliot's won because his 5,000s beat Ruby's 3,000s, even though they have the same 10s and 100,000 number. Okay, then down here we have our last friends helping us to learn and figure out what's going on today. We've got Hannah and we've got Amira. Okay, they've pulled out their 1s, their 10s, their 100s, their 1000s, and their 100,000s, but they haven't pulled out their 10,000s. It says who would win this round, so we'll need to have a look. So Amira has the number 900 and something 7,410. Hannah has the number 900 and something and 8,321. Now, if we only are using the cards 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, what could be left to go in here? And what could be left to go in there? Is there any way they could both win? Is there any way Amira could win more than once or that Hannah could win? I'll leave you to work that out in your yellow book. Guided practice. What we want to be seeing you doing in your yellow books. We have Ravi and Elliot now playing against each other, and it just wants you to show which is greater and which is less than. Okay, just going back over to here, I hope we noticed, instead of saying this number is greater than this number, they used our friend the crocodile. Do you remember that from year 2? Christopher Crocodile or Charlie Crocodile. He only goes around eating the big numbers. So if he was here, whose number would he eat? Can we use the symbol? Can we use the words? Then we're looking at the next one, which is the smaller number. Whose number is smaller? Is it Charles's or is it Holly's? Get that into your yellow books. And then what we want you to do is play this game with someone in your family with some cards. If you want to write them down and use the greater than and less than symbols, that would be fantastic. Good luck, Year 5.